That we've all been waiting for. We need our sports fix here, and instead of that, we get Paul Hoynes with the Paul Hoynes Rant, which is better than any sports fix you can ever imagine. What do you got for us tonight?
Les, I don't blame the players for being, anxious about going back and playing. Not only are they dealing with the virus, but they've taken a pay cut, and so I understand that. But what I think is going on right now, this is going to be the first big test for the union. They've had labor peace since the end of the 1994-1995 season. At that strike where they canceled the World Series, there's been labor peace now, and now all of a sudden Tony Clark, the executive director of the Players Association, is in a critical situation, maybe his first. And so what do they do? Do they talk the talk like Blake Snell, or are they going to walk the walk too? There, like, will they really, over this issue, are they going to walk away and not play a season? Or are they going to really do like their predecessors, the guys that walked the picket lines, that shut down seasons, that gave them the union that has been able to make that has made them wealthy players. That's the situation here. And if they do walk away, what does that say for the upcoming negotiations at the end of the 2021 season with the basic agreement? So that's the situation the union is in. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think they will reach a compromise. I do. I think they both need/want to play, but this is the people that are getting tested here are Tony Clark and the union and the players. They haven't faced a situation like this for over 20 years, and it's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds. And Les, on another topic. I've been sitting in my office, for weeks and weeks and weeks. Just sitting outside, watching what's going on on the street. And you know what, Les? You know what? I never thought we had this many dogs in our neighborhood. I mean, I used to walk my dog in the morning, and nobody'd be out there. Now I'm looking out the window. There's dogs all over the place. And, it's like puppy palooza out there. Dogs walking around. And what else I've discovered, Les? There's actually kids in our neighborhood, kids who like to play outside. They're riding their bikes up and down the street. They're riding skateboards. They're yelling and screaming. They haven't ripped their fenders off their bikes or spray painted them like we used to do. But, I think that's right around the corner. And then, and there's people, actually, I've seen people actually playing catch. Not with a soccer ball, not with a football, with a baseball. They're playing catch in their front yards. The daughters, fathers and daughters, sons and fathers, they're actually playing catch. The daughter throws the ball over the father's head. She has to go run and catch it, but the game continues. So, this is interesting. This is an interesting thing, and Les, what we're going through right now, it's a terrible thing. It really is. I hope, and I don't think the country's ever been through something like this, not since the Spanish flu in 1909. And but I hope it ends. I really, and when it does, I'll be celebrating just like everybody else. But as we go through this thing, I think we've learned something from it. I think we're learning something from it, and I hope when it's over, we can maybe look back on this and see the good. Some good that's come out of it.
Well, first of all, you went seamlessly on your move from the seriousness of the labor thing to the kids on the street. Let me just tell you a couple of things. Number one, the kids have always been on the street. You've been out covering baseball all over the country. So how would you know? The other thing is that you probably thought you lived in a gated elderly community, but apparently not, with all the dogs and all the sons and daughters.
Everybody it's turned into a mall, where people walking around used to walk around malls.
When did you move in? When did you move in?
People have campfires in their driveways in the evening. They're sitting around, socially distanced. Everybody says hello to each other. It's unusual.
All right.